Alrighty, we have a circuit board here. We got to replace both of these large electrolytic capacitors here, but the solder joints on them are very, very large, so we're going to have to use a soldering gun rather than a soldering iron. So we're going to do that. And I'll show you the gun that I bought. I bought it at an auto parts store. There's the gun we bought. And it comes with some nice things. It comes with an extra tip right here, some solder wire, and some flux for electronics and electrical. Alright, so we'll come over here, we'll turn our workbench outlets on here. We'll get our gun out. I've never used it before. I'm going to take the So you just tin it a little bit like that there. And we'll get over here onto our capacitor we got in place. Pull up on it here. Takes a lot of heat to heat these bigger pads up. Here. There we go, we got that one out. There we go. Okay, so we just got back from the room where we have the parts. So this is our new one here. And we'll pump these pads out so they're clean. Turn our end here, we gotta get heated up again. Takes a while to get heated up. Taking a while to heat up. Doesn't feel like it's even heating up. This is not heating up. So you know what? We're going to have to take this back. So we're just going to have to use our pencil soldering iron, the wide tip one. Okay, our iron heated up here. We'll pick some solder off our board here. Clean our pads off completely here. There we go. There we go, we got our holes all cleaned out. So our minus is going to go in this hole here, so we're going to take our capacitor and mount it with the minus coming through this hole, so we'll stand it up. There it is. And we'll set it down. And I'll bring the camera down closer, you can see the soldering. Okay, so we'll take our soldering iron here, tin the end of the iron, set it up against our capacitor, heat our lead. This is a very, very large thing to solder here. Clean the tip again, and I'll tin the iron again. Heat it all up again. This is electronic solder. And for some reason, it's just not taken. It's melting it. For some reason, it's just not taking it. But you just got to be patient. You just don't let frustration take over. You just got to be patient. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So we got some flux here. We'll try that. Put some flux on here. And see if that makes a difference. It doesn't, it doesn't. That's all. It doesn't, it doesn't. There it goes. Let's see how that flows now. Keep both ends. Wow, now we got a nice, let's even that off a little bit there. Yeah, even on both sides of the terminal. Now we'll come over here and do our other lead. We'll take our flux, put some flux on here. Clean our tip, and our iron. See how this one takes. It's going slow, but it's going. Some more flux up here. There we go. We'll come over here and just see we get all nice and evened out. And we have a very nice solder joint there. When we're done, we'll tin our iron. Make sure it doesn't drop on the circuit board. Okay, so we'll take some alcohol here and we'll just clean off the flux there. Scrape some of the fluid off here. So it's clean, so I'll turn our workbench off. I'm just going to do one more little shot of alcohol here and scrub it down nice and clean. And I will show you up close. There's our solder joint right in the middle of the picture. Alrighty, so that is how to replace a large capacitor on a circuit board with very, very extremely large terminals. Peace. Thanks for watching. I'll show you the instructions for that soldering gun that did not heat up the second time I turned it on. You can pause the video to read the instructions.